Welcome to day 5. It's been great. It's been a blessing. So today we're gonna tackle a new topic, a pretty simple one, but a powerful one if executed properly. We've gone through. Let's say we're on C. We've been through the minor 4. We've been through the suspended 4. We've been through the walk, 3 to 6. Sorry about that. Back to that A minor. The diminished chord was yesterday. And today we're gonna bring back simplicity. So the idea behind it is not to get complicated with this set of chords. It's just to build an awareness of the things you can do just by moving one note on your bass. So we're all used to playing, if you're playing C, C is on your bass. If you're playing F, F is on your bass. If you're playing G, and so on. Here's where you have one slash chord, which is great, and we'll talk about that, and then you go back to C. So let's take, for example, and today we're gonna work on the key of A. So let's take the same song we've been doing for the last 2 days. I'm not enough unless you come. Won't you meet me here again? So as you can see, when I got to "Be Me Here Again," and then when I got back to the chorus, to the top of the chorus, in the second part, I hit a A major over E. And I like to always stack up, whatever I have at the top, also at the bottom, bottom on top. It could have been, that works too, but the idea of putting this note on the bottom, it creates a tension, it creates suspense, it creates that build. Will you meet me here again? Not for me. Same thing, you can do it here again. Forsaken, the Lord is in this place. Lord is in this place. Come, Holy Spirit. And the idea behind it is very simple. It's if you know that those 3 major notes that are on your chord, so you have the 1, the 3, and the 5. Instead of just playing that one other time, when you're gonna build, you can literally just play the 5. You can do the 3. Over time, your ear will develop, your ear will develop to a point where you understand, or you can kind of picture what the note is going to sound like before you actually play it. So for me, in this case, that A over E sounds better than that. Because they both work. They really do. For me, I like the E better, but it could have been the C sharp, Lord is in this place. Come, Holy Spirit. Drive us awaken. They both will be effective. And the idea behind it is to kind of just build us. Instead of just playing the song, you want to tell your drummer, hey, let's build. And obviously, if you're going to do a change like this, you have to let your band know. Especially if you have a bass player. It is important. Piano players, MDs, it is important to let your band know where you're going. Because it's fine to do something like this, but especially if you're a piano player that plays in the lower registers, when you hit that E, but the bass player goes to that A, it is not going to sound very good. So it's very important for you to let your musicians know, hey, we're going to E over 5. Or if you tell your guitar player, hey, go to the 1, the bass player, go to the 5. And, everybody understands what needs to happen at that point. They know kind of where to move their chords around and everything. But you want to make sure you're all in agreement. And when you do that, especially for your drummer, you want to tell them, hey, let's build 3 and 3. I meant for the hits, 1, 2, 3. musicians understand each other somehow. Sometimes I would be like, I hope they understand that I just mean 2 hits, not the 2 as in the chord. But sometimes, somehow it works. So, you know, for example, another song that does that great is, you know, our God is greater, our God is stronger, God, you are higher than any other. Hey, that looks familiar. That looks like a diminished chord going to the B minor. We learned that yesterday. Our God is here. Son and power. Sorry. Our God. Our God. So we can change it here. So our God is B minor, G over B, D over A, A. So if you see there's a B minor, let's play the note simple. B minor. Our God is bigger. Our God is stronger. Sorry if I butcher the words. I'm really bad at lyrics. So D over A. But you see how it builds? Like, it just makes it like you can feel something's happening. You can go A over C sharp. And that works fine as well. So it's just a matter of taking the time to perfectly just learn each thing that you got to do. It'll work fine. Again, you want to take time to practice this with your band if it's not something you guys are used to doing. You want to take the time to make sure you learn it as a team so everybody knows, okay, this is where we're going. And if it helps your number system. I created a chart, and it's free to you. If you need the chart, you know, let me know and I'll be glad to send it to you. You know, put your email below or send me a direct message, whether it's through here, through Instagram, and I'll be glad to send you that for free. And what it is a chord chart with all the keys, and then it has what each degree is. So if you're on the key of A, you'll know what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is, you know. And it also has, normally for me, the 7 could be this or 7 could be this, depending on what it is. So I put it in parentheses. 7 is a G sharp, but it can also be a G sometimes. You know, and that's something you can hand out to your musicians. It's very important that you all know your number system. It is very important that you're all on the same page. Otherwise, things can get a little crazy. But that's it for this week. We've made it through 5 days. So just a recap, we did minor 4, suspended 4. We did the walk 3 to 4. I'm sorry, 3 to 6. We did the diminished to go to the 6. And today we concluded with the slash chords. I'm excited. Tomorrow, Saturday, I will be putting out a video with not me singing. It could be a song we've already done, but it's going to be me incorporating all the things that I've showed you into one song, and I will be highlighting those things. So make sure to come back tomorrow. If this has been helpful to you, please leave a like. Please, you know, if you haven't, subscribe. Leave a comment below, and, you know, tell other people about it. You know, we're here to grow. We're here to learn together. I wish I would have had somebody teaching me a lot of these things when I was growing up, instead of me having to take years to learn some of the easier things, you know, some of the simple things. Like the 3 to 6 walk, I learned that by mistake at a church service. And then I had to go home and figure out, okay, what am I doing and how do I move it around just from C? Each one teach one. So make sure you don't just keep this to yourself, but teach others as well. And I want to, you know, bless you all, and hopefully I see you around tomorrow, and I see you around for the next 5-day challenge.